This is Mark Whitten.
This is Adam MacArthur.
This is Ann Yatko.
This is Molly Chung.
Hey everybody, this is Michael Yurchak.
This is Daquan Wilshire.
This is Lexi Nieto.
This is Rico Fajardo, and you're watching.
And you're listening to Spoiler Force Podcast. Set your heart ablaze.
All right, so this is episode 194 of Spoiler Force Podcast. My name is Ricky. Thank you for tuning in. 6 episodes left of Spoiler Force if you have not been keeping up. So yeah, we're halfway through the Rick and Morty reviews. It's been about 3 weeks since the last one. I know we were supposed to record this earlier, maybe like a week or two ago, but then like we just been so caught up with other stuff and then with Halloween and all that. But it's all good. I'm gonna try to get this episode out before Thanksgiving. But yeah, dude, like season 5, man, we talked about it earlier, dude. Like this was actually a solid season compared to season 4.
Yeah, no, I agree. When I was kind of just breezing, I watched all the episodes, but then I was just kind of breezing through just to see what the episodes were again, and just not even just going through them, but just reading the subtitle or the topics of the episode or each episode. I was like, I remember all these. I didn't need to rewatch it. I remember stuff from it. So
yeah, this season was really good, man. I enjoyed it from beginning to end. Again, for those who are listening to this episode, to the podcast, me and Bobby, we go through like we don't go through the whole season, but we just go through like the premiere and then our top 3 favorite episodes throughout the season and then the finale. So let's just start with the premiere, man. Mort, Dinner, Rick, Andre, I think that's what it is. Fucking Mr. Nimbus, man.
Mr. Nimbus. I think that was the best episode. And I wouldn't say the best, but memorable episode. So
this is definitely one of my like top tier premieres for Rick and Morty, because I rewatched this one like 3 times, and like it's just because there's just so much like subtle things between Rick and Mr. Nimbus that they kind of like there's like subtle hints and like story lore that they drop in their dialogue, and then on top of that there's also the Rick and Hoovy thing, where like the people, the Narnia land people, where Rick or Morty keeps going back, and they get older because time is different there. So like, oh, the boy through the door. That whole sequence of story, like that was just so hilarious. Seeing Morty go through all that, and just like how that story just kept building and building and building, and it just got to where it was just so hilarious.
It just kept piling, it's snowballing over and over and over.
Yeah, dude, but like the beginning of this episode, man, like it's just Rick and Morty on another like crystal adventure hunt or something like that, and I think they're getting more of the Calaxian crystals. I think that's what it's called. But they saw like the futures and stuff like that. There's like another universe or world where they're like the blades, like and Rick's like, oh, that says blades. That's cool, you know.
That's good.
And you know Morty helps them escape. He crash lands the ship, but then before he does that, they're like, oh shit, we're gonna like die from this adventure, and that's when he calls Jessica to, not Jessica, yeah, Jessica. He calls Jessica and be like, hey, you know, I just wanted to say like I'm sorry things never worked out. I just wanted to let you know that, and then she's like, oh, we can hang out, we can watch a movie together, and fucking Morty's like, oh shit, okay,
he does everything in his power to save himself.
Dude, that's the thing about Morty, man. When he's like when he's locked in and he wants to like do something, he can actually
figure it out.
Do it. Yeah, he can figure it out. But it just the I guess the things that motivate him are just so stupid, you know.
Yeah, Jessica, it's like teenager stuff, you know, girls and horniness, you know.
So he saves them, lands in the ocean, and like, Rick, I saved us. We're okay. We're on the ocean. And Rick's like, what? We're in the ocean? No, we can't be here, man. And it's just like this whole thing unfolds, and it's like, why can't we be in the ocean? You know, and Rick just like, no, we just can't be here. We have to get out. And then that's when we see Mr. Nimbus arrive. Like, I'm Mr. Nimbus, you know, Richard. I love that he calls Rick Richard, man. Like he doesn't call him like Rick, he calls him Richard the whole time. And then the reveal is like, oh, he's Rick's nemesis, and just like, really, like out of these 5 seasons so far, Rick's fought all these like other aliens and gods, and he's fucking afraid. He doesn't want to deal with Mr. Nimbus, the king of Atlantis.
Yeah, Jerry calls him out on it. He's all like, you fucked the planet, you beat a god, but this is who you're afraid of. This is your nemesis.
And his fucking powers, man. He
Oh,
controls the
hilarious.
police.
Yeah, oh my God. I mean, I feel like, they're obviously spoofing a lot of Marvel characters and whatnot too, but it's just funny. Like he looks like oh my God, again.
Namor.
Namor, yeah, he looks like Namor, but oh my God, he controls the police and oh my God, he's just awkward, man. He's just like a horny dude, you know?
Yeah, he's like very was it pansexual? So, like he
Yeah.
doesn't like he doesn't like care who he fucks, kind
Yeah,
of like
yeah.
Rick, you know.
Yeah.
And I just dude, like even like when I was living with y'all, dude, like I remember we would just like randomly shout the shit that Nimbus would say, like fight, fuck,
Yeah, please.
flee. Yeah,
Yeah.
just like randomly shout that shit out because that was his powers, just controlling the cops. Oh man, and then like and then Beth and Jerry, like they're trying to like have a more open view on their sex life, and so
Yeah.
they're trying to they get enticed by Nimbus to do like a threesome with him, and so they get all excited about that.
Well,
And like
he likes him because Jerry's like talking back to Rick, and he's all like, "Ooh, this one you don't tame him, or he's uncontrolled and everything." So that's why he's very turned on by him.
yeah.
And then he controls the cop. He's all like, "He controls the cops." Yeah.
Yeah. Rick was like so adamant on that, like, what's his power? He controls the police. Like that's his power. When like Jessica comes over and Morty's trying to like be all smooth and like, oh, let's watch some TV. Did you catch this on the TV? The Nintendo 69?
I did not know.
Did you not catch it? Oh, dude.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, so when Morty turns on the TV, I want to say it's interdimensional cable again, but it's
Yeah,
Nintendo
yeah.
69, and then you hear the guy in the background, oh Nintendo, what are you doing to me? Oh Nintendo, you know? It's so
I do kind of
stupid.
remember that.
Yeah, the Nintendo 69, and it's just so stupid. And so
But I
yeah,
think,
like
Nimbus is coming over because they're redoing the peace treaty too,
yes,
because that's
yes,
why he broke the treaty by falling in the water. But then, as he's doing all this, he's sending Summer because he doesn't trust Morty because that's Morty caused all this. So he sends Summer to go to Mr. Nimbus's lair to find his the whatever is it, the shell, the conch or
yeah,
something.
the conch.
Yeah, a conch. And so as that's going on, he's gotta distract Mr. Nimbus, and that's what Morty's doing when they have to like age a wine, or he sends him to that portal to age wine for him.
Dude, like he has to kiss Nimbus's ass throughout
Yeah.
this whole episode, like like, Richard, where's your wine boy?
Yeah.
Oh, did you catch the part where he was like, I like this one better than your last guy, Kyle,
Oh no,
More-
I didn't.
yeah. So now there's like a little bit of lore that Rick had a sidekick named Kyle,
Kyle, yeah.
that hasn't been mentioned. I don't think he's been mentioned since, but like he mentions Kyle and Morty looks back like, what the hell is he talking about?
Wait,
So-
okay. So I know it's this season, but the guy that spilled the portal, that's not his name, right?
No, I
Okay,
thought
okay.
that was Kyle.
Yeah,
I thought
I was
that
thinking, okay,
guy's
okay,
Nick.
sorry.
We'll,
Okay,
we
yeah.
can talk
Sorry.
about that one too.
We'll
Yeah,
get
but that's
there,
Nick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Back to the episode, right? So yeah.
So Morty has to take the wine, throw it into this alternate dimension because time is different. And he's like, oh, is this like Narnia or something? Yeah, it's like Narnia. You just throw the wine in there, wait a few minutes, and come back and grab the wine. So Morty does it, and then he tries to watch a movie with Jessica. Jessica's like, oh, you guys have wine, let's get us one, sneak us a bottle. So Morty being Morty, he's like, okay, I'll go get it. And so he goes and gets the wine, meets Hoovy, who's like this farmer on like this rugged farmland. And he's like, oh, thank you, Hoovy, thank you for helping me grab this wine. Rick just wanted me to do this for him and all that. So Hoovy's just being nice. Hoovy leaves with Morty, and then when he comes back home, he's like, his wife is dead. His son is born.
She was pregnant at the time, but
Yeah.
his wife is dead. The son is like a teen older now.
Yeah.
And Hoovy's just kind of like, what's going on? What happened? And then you left. Why did you leave?
His son kills him. It's like, it was the boy. The boy through the magic door. And that's the start of like this crazy storyline that goes on in this episode, which I fucking loved.
Yeah, the side story of the main story.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude. Like that's honestly that was the reason why I rewatched this episode like 3 times. Like besides Nimbus was like because of that. Because how crazy this lore was. They literally threw like a whole sci-fi Game of Thrones storyline into this one episode. So Morty's going to get a wine, and he's like, he's doing everything he can to get wine for Jessica, but he keeps going back and forth, and Mr. Nimbus keeps ordering him around like, hey, Richard, get your wine, boy. I need more wine. He throws
it's
the bottle against the
yeah,
wall.
it's stupid. He takes a sip and then he just wastes the rest of it, and then he's like, "Go get me some more wine."
Like another, just throws it against the wall, and Rick keeps telling Morty like, Morty, you gotta get it. What the hell are you doing? And then there's even a part where like Morty's getting frustrated, and Jerry's there, and I think
They're trying to sleep with Mr. Nimbus, and
yeah.
Rick even makes the comment like, "Oh, stop trying to fuck Mr. Nimbus."
Because like this whole part is like I think Morty went to get wine, Jerry and Beth are listening to the treaty, but then I think Jerry bumped into Morty.
Oh
And he drops
yeah,
another bottle.
yeah.
And that's when Rick was like, what are you guys doing? You guys are making me do all this like Frasier bullshit. Like he keeps cutting in and out, and like telling Mr. Nimbus, oh, hold on, we'll be there. It's like, Morty, get the wine. Jerry, Beth, stop trying to fuck Nimbus.
Yeah.
And like as this whole thing's going on, Rick's also doing this like you said, he's doing this treaty. I love this part because when they're signing the treaty, fucking Nimbus says like, "Oh, I have a witness. It's the octopus.
Yeah.
Or it's the squid. Where's
Yeah.
your witness? Where's your witness, Richard?" And Rick has to get Morty again, and Morty's getting so frustrated and flustered.
He's not getting any time with Jessica.
Yeah. And so as this is going on, again, as Morty keeps having to go back and forth into this world, this portal world, or the Narnia land, and he goes in the third time. Hoovy's son is old, or Hoovy's son is like older and tries to kill Morty. Morty freaks out. He's like, you know what? Fuck it. He grabs Rick's tools and kills
all the
him.
weapons in him. Yeah.
He kills him. Fights the family and all that. And then they survive. They're like, okay, time advances. Like they have this whole like castle structure. Like, oh, the boy through the magic door. He's the reason why we have to stay in guard, because and he's the reason why we are at where we're at.
Yeah.
And like this whole storyline unfolds where like it's like the three sons and the king, and like
Like they they don't believe it. It's something.
Yeah, like one of the sons doesn't believe the king. He's like, dude, like this is all made up storyline. You're a senile old man. And like this magic priest is like, no, I wanted, I can help you with power and all that. He gives him like power and magic. So one of them kills the dad, and then he gets backstabbed by the priest, and then Morty comes back with all the weapons. Oh shit, he's real.
He's real.
Oh my god. this whole sequence of like storyline, and it's so funny because like I don't know about you, Bobby, but when I was watching, I was just so more into this whole like Game of Thrones plot. Like I could like watch a Rick and Morty storyline of this, like the dog people and like them fighting wars and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, he's real. I really want to believe it, but he's real. And Morty takes them out, throws bombs at them, and finds the wine, and he throws one of his gauntlets away and leaves. And then you see one of the survivors, like she pulls up the gauntlet in the sky, like, oh my god, this is what he had.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's going on. Morty's still trying to get Jessica to like stay, and she kisses him, and he's like, oh man, I got a girlfriend. So he tells Rick, like, Rick, I have a girlfriend now, like, stop telling me what to do. I want to spend time with her. And Rick's like, girlfriend? Like, you just literally just brought her home. Like, that's not a girlfriend.
The funny thing too is that as he's doing the treaty and everything, he's watching Summer through like the phone, or his his phone. Yeah, the camera.
Oh, he's the camera on his phone.
As she's trying to break into Nimbus's lair and everything. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, she has the harpoon. She's shooting them. She's in Atlantis fighting, and like I love that. Like I think even Nimbus mentioned something about like cause you how like Rick and Morty went to Atlantis before, and they were talking about like how they slept with the mermaids.
Oh yeah,
He brought that up to Nimbus. They brought that up to Nimbus, and Nimbus got pissed. And so I guess this treaty's going on, dude. Like it's irritating Rick because Nimbus keeps having like all these requirements, and like he's just being so flamboyant to Rick. And so I wrote it down here, they keep talking, and Nimbus is like, Rick, I respected you, man. You were like this crazy strong person who didn't care, but now look at you. You're like afraid to be alone and all this. What about Diane? How would she feel like if she saw you? Yeah, he's like, why are you bringing canon into this conversation, man? And like it's so funny. I think I wrote that. I swear, I think I wrote it down. What did Rick say?
The funny thing about as he's saying all this too, he's like touching Rick on the shoulders and everything.
Yeah. So, oh yeah. So Nimbus was like, "You're a joke and embarrassment," and if Diane were here today, and then that's when Rick's like, shut up. I'd rather eat ass and play Nintendo 69. Don't try to establish like canonical storylines right now. So I love this fourth wall break that Rick does because like he doesn't want to establish anything. He just wants to go back on adventures with Morty, but he has to deal with fucking Nimbus.
Nimbus, yeah.
And so as that's going on, the fucking Narnia people have become like cyberpunk now,
Yeah,
like
because of that technology that
Yeah,
Morty left. So they basically have like a Terminator type thing going on. And they trained somebody to basically come into their world and kill
Yeah.
Morty.
So like she trains him. She's like, Adam, this is your job. Are you afraid we have to kill him? And the whole process of them getting him his power to travel, like 3 people have to sacrifice themselves. Their blood becomes energy, and then he has to wear the hazmat suit.
Yeah.
And then the
To
door
survive
opens.
in the world.
Yeah. the door opens, and then he sees Morty. He throws the spear, and it misses, and it kills a squid. And then
Yeah.
even Nimbus is like, "Who tried to assassinate Nimbus?" Like, how dare you try to assassinate Nimbus? And so this whole fight's happening, and Morty's fighting him, and then like Rick, Jerry, everyone's confused. Like, what the hell is this? What's going on?
The
Jessica
big fight
comes in.
that's happening between all of them. Yeah.
Dude, the fight scene's hilarious because like it's not even like a fight. It's just like them like
Hitting
pitter
each other.
patting with each other. Yeah, it's just like swinging
Morty,
hands at each other.
Fight, so. And he's like running away from it. He doesn't even want to fight him and everything. And then as that goes on, I think that's when they pull the cord and he gets sucked back in. But they grab Jessica.
Jessica pulled the cord.
Yeah,
and she gets sucked back in.
Yeah.
So Morty has to go and save Jessica. And he grabs his weapons again, goes back in the door, and that's when like they trick him with the simulation. Like, oh, Jessica,
dude,
that.
I love the line that Rick says because like as she gets pulled in, you hear Morty goes "fuck," and then Rick goes, "You just had to touch the ocean."
Oh yeah, because Rick will not let that down. Like, this is happening because of you. You're the reason why this is happening. He does not let Morty down at all. Like, he's like, dude, like this would have never happened if you didn't go into the ocean, man. This is your fault. And that's why he didn't let him go to Atlantis because he fucked it up.
Yeah,
that's why he sent Summer too. So Morty goes into Narnia again, sees the simulation of an older version of himself, and then they trick him, and then they try to figure out how did Morty, like, what is Morty? Is he like a god or something? And Morty just escapes, finds Jessica in this crystalline structure. Yeah. She gets like frozen in time, so she's seen everything unfold in this world. And she ends up being like, I guess you could say like a time god, or she, because she's frozen in time.
She understands the time.
Yeah. So she's seeing everything. And so when they're trying to escape, they can't. So Rick comes in and saves them. And then Rick's like, oh shit, like when did everything become cyberpunk, man? Like, because to Rick, this is just supposed to be like something small, and then it becomes like this crazy world.
So like back in time, they're not supposed to be so advanced yet. So, and even Rick can't figure it out. Like Rick comes in. Yeah,
because their tech like almost beats Rick, and Rick's like, oh shit, like this is bad. And that's when Nimbus saves them.
Yeah, it comes in to beat them.
Yeah, Nimbus saves them. Yeah, he floods them, and they escape. And then like that's when at the end, fucking, you think that there's this like peace, not even tree, like this peace between Rick and Nimbus, and then Summer walks in. Oh, I got the conch. You want me to destroy it? Yeah.
What did he say? Betrayal.
Betrayal. And then, like, he starts whooping on Rick, and then Summer's like, "What do I do? Should I blow the conch?" And Rick's like, "No, don't destroy it. Don't blow the conch." And she blows it, and then Nimbus gets buffed. Yeah, he gets buffed,
and he starts beating him up more.
Oh, then that's the first. That's the premiere of this season. I know there's a lot more, dude. Like I wrote so many notes, but like there's just so much shit in this episode that makes it so funny, man. But that's
even the part where he was just like, "Oh, he's a Nimbus man. He's a cold-hearted bitch."
Oh yeah, because he's getting the cops came and like arrested Rick. Oh man, and then like the end credits, man, like fucking Beth and Jerry went to Nimbus's place to hook up with them.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
That was a very good premiere episode, though.
Yeah, it was. I love this episode, man. Honestly, I'd say if we ever had the time to like just, I don't think we will, but like I would say this is in probably one of my top 10 episodes
Oh yeah, no, for sure,
overall. Like I think this is definitely in the top 10.
Like
It's such a good.
even yeah, I know we go through the first and the beginning and the end one, but this is probably the my favorite episode of this season. So
Yeah, but speaking of favorite episodes, man, besides the premiere and finale, what did you have for your, I guess, for your top 3?
oh man, dude, this one's hard. Um, I would probably have to go with when he fixed Bird Person. That would
That's a good
be
one.
yeah, Bird Person, and then the Decoy family was okay, but the Morty sperm one too. That one's a pretty hilarious one too. So I would say out of I'm gonna go first with the Bird Person and then the Morty sperm one. So but Bird Person is probably the second one favorite one. So
Okay, and then
what
your
about you?
third. What's your third one?
Oh, well, I mean, obviously episode one would be my favorite one. So Morty sperm, Bird Person. Oh man, the Thanksgiving episode. Oh no. The demon one when they they get the cringe of Jerry. That one.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's so hard. Because the Thanksgiving episode is pretty funny too, but the decoy or the demon one, because Jerry's so cringe is hilarious too. So yeah.
For me, it was Mortyplicity, the squid one.
Okay.
That one is pretty funny, but the Planetina one, I like that one a
Tarantino was
lot.
pretty good.
I like that. I like that episode a lot. And then my third one would probably be the. Let's see. My third one would. It's hard, like you said. There's a lot, like we said before. Like season 4 was a rougher watch, but man, this one had so many good episodes too. Um, I would say it's a toss up between like the demon episode, or the hell demon episode, and um which one is this one? Oh, and then bird person.
Berber,
So
yeah.
yeah, but yeah, I guess, I mean, we could talk about the two that we agree on. So the bird person one, and then you also said the, oh no, you like the sperm, the Morty sperm episode, and then what was
The
your third
demon,
one?
the demon,
Okay,
the cringe,
okay.
yeah.
Okay, so
Okay,
we can talk about let's talk about the bird person one first, and then
okay,
the demon one, and then we'll just kind of mix match
okay.
on the third one. So yeah, so the bird person episode, man, this one had a lot of like lore to it.
Oh yeah, so much backstory. That's why I liked it. Like, well, the fact that they bring it back Bird Person, and then just the backstory, you understand so much about Rick and their relationship between how they became friends, and then you finally understand the what is that? I wrote it down. What is it called? Blood Ridge. You finally
Oh, yeah,
get to
Blood Ridge,
see, yeah,
yeah,
you finally get to see what Blood Ridge is because they keep talking about it a lot. So
yeah. Like Blood Ridge was the best day that me and bird person had. You know,
yeah,
he talks about in season 2 at the
yeah.
that was his best day. Was Blood Ridge.
But
No,
like the episode starts off with them like the family going on. I forgot what that
they go on a cruise.
cruise. Yeah, yeah. Or zoo, the zoo. That's what it was. With the zoo that kills, keeps killing them. I think it was, or something like that. But then that's when Rick takes that adventure or Rick goes and fixes Bird Person because he got him back from
Yeah,
the previous episode. So
yeah, from the Federation.
yeah,
So he got him back, and he's like all messed up still. So Rick's doing everything he can to save Bird Person, which I thought, I like that you see this side of Rick where like he's, because Bird Person called him out. Bird Person was like, dude, like you were never a good friend.
friend. Yeah,
So to for Rick, I think this is his like payback to Bird Person. Like, hey, let me bring you back
yeah.
because I'm your friend, and he cares for Bird Person, and
Yeah.
so
You
like, he
see
goes
the relationship in this too. That's what I like. You understand why he cares so much about Bird Person, and he means so much for him too. So
Yeah, so I like that he goes into a bird person's mind. It's almost like the Inception
yeah,
with like um uh they call this episode Returnal Friendshine of the Spotless Mort, the Jim
yeah.
Carrey movie,
Oh yeah.
the something spotless mind,
Sons of
whatever.
Sunshine. Yeah.
Yeah, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. So
Yeah.
it's like, like a whole dream state kind of episode. So Rick goes in there and like, oh, I still have my clothes, and then he jumps into
You're
the
naked.
portal.
Yeah.
Yeah, then he's naked.
No, dude. Even before he jumps in the world, I love the part where he gets Bird Person back, and then I forget what he calls his AI person that helps
Oh, in the garage.
in the garage, and then she's like can't figure out like what's going on. Why isn't he coming back? And then she's like explaining to him like he's missing his mind, and Rick's like getting mad, and then even the garage is all like she's getting. So she understands he's getting mad, so she's like offering to pleasure him to make him happy or something. And he's like, "Did you just offer to suck my dick or something?" And then like even the part where she's guessing basically about everything, and then she's like, "Are you just saying this because if I die, you're gonna die too?" And she doesn't want to admit that, but then he kind of tricks her. It's like, "Well, your battery life survives for 600 years," and then she's like, "Oh, your odds are increasing that now that you can survive this." And then he goes, "Factor in 50% that I'm lying, and make sure I don't die."
Rick's like an AI, man. Like the car AI, the garage AI.
Yeah.
Rick's got all these like crazy techs, and like
But
it's
yeah,
just
but then
funny
that's when
seeing.
he jumps into his mind, and then
Yeah,
and it goes the naked part, and then I think they show how they meet too, how they first meet.
yeah.
So,
They meet at like a
a
Burning
festival,
Man
yeah,
festival,
and
and they're
Rick's
all
like passing
high.
out drugs. Yeah,
Yeah, they're all high. So like you see Rick going through the memories of Bird Person, and like what's funny is like when he meets Memory Rick. This is our
uh,
introduction to Memory Rick.
yeah,
So-
yeah,
Yeah, so he meets Memory Rick, and he's like, no, dude, like, dude, you're the personification of what Bird Person thought of me. So you're
yeah,
not like me. You're
yeah.
only like a part of what he thought I was. And
Was yeah.
so
I think that's why I
so
like him so too, because that it's not even how Rick is. That's a thought of somebody else how he thinks of Rick. So
yeah, yeah. That's so like because all Bird Person saw was how nice Rick was.
yeah,
So that's why Memory Rick is so nice.
yeah.
Because that's how Bird Person saw him.
And that's why he plays a bigger role in the other seasons too. That's what's so funny
Yeah.
about it too. So
You also see like you see Gearhead, Gearhead's brother in here, and you see
yeah,
Squanch, like all the memories that they had together when they were young. Um, yeah, Rick's going through like Bird Person's memory, trying to find Bird Person, and he just like he sees like Tammy, he sees the Federation, so they're like killing the memories in there. He's like these aren't real. We have to go through here and find Bird Person, and so Memory Rick's helping him, and that's when like Rick tells him the truth, like hey, like this is like I'm you in the future, so you
yeah. This is
um
the memory. This isn't real and everything.
yeah, this is not real. So even Memory Rick's like, I become like you, like just this old,
Yeah,
like
grumpy. Yeah,
grumpy person.
but yeah, he helps Rick too, like try to
Yeah,
figure it out too. Now that he knows he's in memory and everything. So
yeah. So like they start killing the other Ricks too, like, and that's what I like seeing too. Like you see, like kind of like the in between of when Prime Rick kills uh Beth and Diane.
yeah,
And you see when Rick goes off on his own adventures, like when he's searching for Prime Rick, he's
yeah,
also doing these things with Bird Person. So they're killing the other Ricks from other universes together. They do
yeah,
Blood Ridge. You see them like hang out with their other friends, and so they get to the point where you see why Blood Ridge was so bad. Because to Memory Rick, he's like, oh, Blood Ridge, is this like our Vietnam? Like,
yeah.
we lose, is this a cool thing? And you kind of see that this is where they broke up as friends.
Yeah, and that's what I mean by the relationship. Like Rick basically like confesses, in a sense, his love to him. Like he's all like, "Oh, we can do this forever," and then Bird Person's like, no." And so Rick, you can see Rick getting hurt from that, and
Yeah.
like he's like, "Screw it, I'll leave." And so
Like, why can't you just be upfront and say what you got to say? Why you got to go around the bushes? Essentially, that's what made Rick mad because Bird Person wouldn't tell him like no upfront.
yeah,
And so Rick was like, we could do these adventures. We can do like we can find a Blood Ridge where we win. We can find a Blood Ridge where we lose. We could just do this all the
over
time.
and over. Yeah,
Yeah. And you kind of see that like when Bird Person turns him down, he's like, oh man, that hurt.
yeah,
And so he leaves, and that's but Bird Person again says like, I have a beacon. If you ever need me, use the
call me.
beacon, and I'll be there. And so that kind of references back to season one, or yeah, season one when they
Yeah,
first introduced Bird Person.
party. Yeah,
He uses
the
the
beacon
beacon
I
to
was
call Bird
summoned.
Person for a party. That's so stupid.
My beak hasn't got wet for a while.
Yeah. And you see like this, like when he finally meets up with Bird Person in the memory, Bird Person's like he's trying to let go of
Yeah,
his life. See, that's how he's when you see Bird Person throughout this episode, he's like just holding on to Tammy, he's holding on to like the good things while Rick's going through all the bad things and like looking at all the memories that they had. And there's even a part where like Rick goes into the memory where he fought Phoenix Person and like, okay, we
oh,
it's like I gotta get something real quick. He shoots Phoenix Person and like steals the clothes from the other Rick because he was naked
yeah,
throughout the whole show.
yeah. No, but then also on that too, that's when you find out that Bird Person has a kid.
Yes.
Yeah, and so they go in there, and then he's all like, with the memory Rick too, and he's like, "Oh, what's that?" And then he's all like, I forgot what he said. It's some basically like leverage or something too. So, but they run out and he sees the fight and kills them and everything. So
Yeah. So like the thing is, because if Bird Person dies in real life, then Rick dies in there too.
yeah,
So that's why he needs to save him, because he's risking a lot to
yeah,
save
you
Bird
could
Person.
die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so like I think there's a line that Rick says to him, like, the closer you get to complete neurocognitive failure, the more canony bullshit is going to try to kill us. There's this whole thing with Rick and like adding more story to his to the show that he hates.
Yeah.
And so he doesn't want, like, it's kind of like true to Rick's character, where like, he doesn't want to face the truth, or he doesn't want to he doesn't want to face the actions or the consequences that he's done. And then it's also just more lore and explanation to the viewers and to Morty, like why Rick's doing all this stuff.
Yeah.
So he doesn't want to, like, it's in Rick's character to just ignore everything. He doesn't want to like
brush
face
it
the
off
truth.
and
Yeah.
it's procrastinated and everything too. But then he finally catches up to Bird Person with Tammy, and that's when Tammy reveals that she's working for the Federation and everything, and he's confessing everything to her, to them about like, oh, wait, you know, am I? Oh crap, I'm dead. And Tammy's like, no, I'll try to figure it out too. And so Bird Person accepts it. He's just kind of like you said, he's ready to just let it go and die and everything. But Rick uses the kid as leverage to kind of get him to come to his senses and leave the world too.
I like this line that, when they're talking to each other. I like this line that Rick says. He's like, "Bird Person doesn't want to process grief and shame like a normal person, by drinking and by mistreating by mistreating strangers." Like dude,
How
like,
Rick does it.
yeah, like how Rick does it. Like he wants Bird Person like process grief like how Rick does, but like Bird Person wants to die, and so he doesn't want him to die. And so it's just funny seeing this like relationship, like how Rick's like how he cares for Bird Person, but he's also pissed off at the same
Yeah.
time. Like, dude, like, come on, man. Like, why are you doing this? Why are you handling your life like this? Like, just do it like me. Just do drugs and,
Yeah.
and ignore
Yeah.
everything. And
But I
then
love.
even oh, go ahead.
Oh, you go first. You go first.
I was like, oh no, I was gonna bring up Memory, Tammy too, because like she reveals that she's an agent, but then again, like Memory Rick, she's only like the
She only knows
kind
so
version
much.
that
Yeah.
Bird Person saw.
Yeah.
And so when Rick brought up Operation Phoenix, she's like, "What Operation? Blah blah blah." Like, I didn't know
Yeah.
about this.
Yeah, but that's what I love about it too, because like she doesn't know about it because in his mind he doesn't know about it too,
Yeah.
So, but then what was it? I love the part when they're trying to get out of the mine and they just have to think of scenarios to transport into certain areas to get to the exit of the mine.
Oh yeah. He gets mad at Bird Person. He's like, "Dude, you don't remember my garage?" Like, how am I in charge of remembering how your garage is? You know?
And then they're like, "Oh, I think it's a memory when him and Tammy first met. Oh, the first time we met."
Yeah,
And
and they
then
hooked up on Rick's workbench.
yeah. And then what was the other one? When Squanchy did his stand-up comedy.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
his bad stand up. And then Gear Dude's funeral. I think Gear Dude is Gearhead's brother. I think.
Yeah, I think so
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, because like Rick's like, yeah, Gearhead's brother was a freedom fighter like us. But he just kind of let him tag along, and he kind of makes sense like why they make fun of Gearhead, because like they don't respect him.
He's not part of the crew.
Yeah, but they respect Gear Dude, so I thought that was funny. He's like that annoying little brother that always got to tag along, but just like Rick does not like him at all. But like as they're like exiting these memories, they have to like keep jumping up layers, and things get more and more crazy. So like that's when Bird Person has to like come to terms with like him and Tammy, and then Rick's like T-posing, like his arms are out.
Oh yeah.
He's like, "Hurry up, BP, man, this is kind of embarrassing standing like this," so Bird Person had to carry him and fly out.
Yeah.
And so when they finally make their escape, like they're both in Bird Person's body. So that part was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, Bird Person like sounding like Rick, like
Yeah.
when he's like, "Oh shit, oh god, we almost can't believe that worked."
Yeah, we almost died. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
we
Wait. Let me get back to my body. And so yeah, and then that's been like, Bird Person and Rick have this mutual agreement, but then it's also like Bird Person realizes he's got to take care of his kid. He's got to go find Bird Daughter and
Yeah.
then go take care of her. So he leaves.
Yeah, he even calls him out on that. Like, if would you have told me about my daughter if I came with you in the beginning without
Right. If it wasn't leverage.
leverage? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And Rick, honest, I don't think Rick would have. I think Rick
Yeah, I
was
don't think he would have either. So
Rick
you
was
could tell by
using
the
this.
way Bird Person reacted. You know, I'll
Yeah,
see you when I see you, and he
yeah,
needs to go do his thing. So
yeah. Then that's the thing with Rick, man. Like as funny as he is, like he is still a shitty person
yeah,
when it comes
he's
down
a
to it.
bad friend, but he just
Yeah,
yeah, you know what I mean. He's self-centered. Like he thinks about
yeah.
himself. He doesn't care about others. But when he's your friend, so he it's all about what he wants.
Yeah, it's always about what Rick wants, man. I think that's what makes a lot of these characters like, they all kind of despise Rick, but it's also like just again this recurring theme in Rick and Morty, like having a toxic relationship with somebody, whether it's with Morty or Summer or Beth or even Jerry, they all hate Rick at some point, but then they still want him around or need
Yeah,
him around, and then Rick being the one to be like, oh man, I don't want to help you guys, but he at the end of the day he comes back and helps them anyway.
yeah,
Um, yeah, then like the end credits of this episode, you see Bird Daughter in the facility,
oh,
like she's like in the Federation facility,
yeah.
and she
She's in the
fights.
juvenile
Yeah,
detention or something.
and then the Federation workers like, why do we keep all the violent ones together? This is
Together, yeah.
counterintuitive.
And she's just like Bird Person screaming "Ah!" and
Yeah,
everything.
but she's like batshit crazy, man. Oh man, this was a really good episode in this season.
Yeah,
I think again, like anything that has to do with like Rick's past or like the actual lore is what I love the most about Rick and Morty. Like just seeing all this bullshit that Rick's gone through because he doesn't want to talk about.
yeah.
Let's see. The second episode was the demon episode that we both.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So
Deep
which
episode
one
was a
was
good one too.
this?
This one was episode 5.
It was before the Thanksgiving one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Right
Yeah,
before the Thanksgiving.
a Mordican graffiti.
Yeah,
So-
it's the Bruce
That
Chuck
boy-
back and then the demon one. So
Yeah, Bruce Cutback. Oh my god. I honestly could care less about Bruce Cutback.
Same. I was gonna say the same thing too. It's funny the adventure and then the spaceship and whatnot, and then like just how the spaceship like called back up Summer and
Yeah.
all her BS and everything. But then the demon one is what made it funny. Just like so basically like it comes in like Beth was telling what was Beth was telling oh my god, my mind went
She
blank.
has like a
Emergency
she has to
horse
yeah,
thingy
she has
or
to
something.
deliver horses.
Yeah, and then he's asking oh my god, my mind is Jerry or Rick to watch the kids, but then Rick's like, no, it's my me and Jerry have to hang out or something.
It's
And
our guys' night.
guys night, and then
Yeah, it's
she's
like-
like, what guys night? Why do you when do you care about guys or something? And she's like, well, I thought you wanted me to be nice or love your husband more or something like that. So we're starting to hang out.
Yeah, and so like Morty and Summer get told they get told like no parties at the house, just stay home, and that's when Morty says, "Oh, well, Bruce Chetback's coming over. Is that okay?" And
Well, can I have
that's
one
where it
friend
kicks off.
over? Yeah,
Yeah.
and then like what she said, well, one friend is a lot of friends for you because you have no friends or something. She made that remark, and then there's like, oh, I think Summer says that, and then
Yeah.
and then she's like, oh, who's your friend anyways? And then like Bruce Chuckback, and then Summer's like, oh yeah, actually, Mom, let him have that one friend come over, like because he's a new student at the school, and everybody's trying to be friends with him and everything.
Fucking Summer is so like stupid, man. Like
Yeah.
she's
She's a
like
typical teenager, popularity and everything,
she's like, "Oh, we got to have him over. Like, how'd you meet him?" And Morty's like, "Well, he's in my math class, and so just ask him to come hang out." But when Beth leaves, Rick and Jerry go to the karaoke bar, and that's
it's
when they
funny
have
how they
the
summon
Hulk,
them too.
they have the
summon
evil
with a Rubik's
cube.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Hellraiser.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Hellraiser. So the demons come,
Yeah.
and like they start hanging out with Rick and Jerry, and like when you find out that like, the reason why they hang out with them is because Rick owes them.
Yeah.
Rick gave them faulty skin hooks, and so in order to pay them back, he has to please them through like cringe or like
Yeah.
through
'Cause
pain.
they get turned on by the cringe, and Jerry's the most cringe person out there. So they enjoy hanging out with Jerry.
So like this whole thing this whole thing's happening. The only thing I liked about the whole Chuck back part of the story was when Rick and Morty, or no, when Summer and Morty went to that mailbox planet, and they were hitting
He destroyed
the mailbox people with the baseball bat. That's the only part I like, because like the ship doesn't want to help them, but they lie to her. They're like, oh, Rick's not safe. We got to go save Rick. She goes, okay. But we can only do it if you turn off. So
Yeah.
she turns off, and then they go and do their adventure. And then she calls them out, hey, Rick, I know where Rick's at. He has a tracker. You guys are lying. so, so that's when they go off in their own thing. And then the karaoke bar where Jerry's singing songs, and like Rick's just sitting there, like he doesn't want to be there, but he's got to please the demons, and they got to like suck the cringe out of what Jerry's doing, and then that's when Beth follows. Beth's already there at the bar. She's like, dude,
Yeah,
like,
he's like, what? I thought you were delivering the horses. It's not that hard. They deliver themselves.
yeah, it's like 2 minutes and then they're done. It's like, what are you doing with Jerry, man? Like, you're having him hanging out these demons, and they're making fun of him, and then and that's like, oh my God, Beth, it's Beth Smith. Like Rick tells us about you. You're so cool.
Yeah.
And then how these fucking demons talk too.
And it's like, what is it? She said something like, "Oh, you enjoy punching down or something on on people or something."
And so they go through this when Beth is so like Rick, because once she starts getting like praised, she starts turning on Jerry too. Like she was she called them up for making fun of Jerry, and then she does the same exact thing. She's like, she starts drinking the essence of hell drink that they have. She starts getting drunk with them, and then she starts making fun of Jerry, and then you see Rick in the corner just like, oh my God, like they're mean to Jerry. Like, Rick feels bad. Rick feels bad. It's like my favorite part, dude. Like where they're at the bar, and Beth's explaining all like these embarrassing stories of Jerry to the demon people, and like they're just laughing it up. And she goes like, Jerry, what's that Tina Turner song you love? Go. And he's like, what's love, Dr. Dude, Dr. Doolittle. So whenever I hear that song now, that's all I hear is Jerry
dude,
singing
that's all I think about that song.
And like the demons are just like eating it up. They're laughing. So Jerry thinks like everyone likes him, and he's going to the restroom, and that's when he hears the other demons like, oh man, this is so great.
Yeah.
Like, he's so cringe, and it's so good for us, like it's so crazy that like she's married to him. And so that's when Jerry realizes the truth, and then he calls out one of the demons like, hey, you motherfucker. Like, he says something to them, and then they get mad. And so,
they're like telling Rick, like, why isn't he being funny anymore or cringy?
Yeah. And so they start killing people in the bar. Because like if he's not gonna let us have fun, we'll have fun ourselves.
Yeah.
And they start killing the people in the bar. And what's funny is the fucking song that plays when they're killing the people in the background song, like evil people doing evil things. Like you hear this choir start singing in the background because the demons are killing people, and then they take Jerry back to hell with them. And then Rick says this line where he says, what does he say? There's this line he says to Beth. He's like, never follow demons to a second location. It's always hell. Oh. So him and Beth have to go to hell to save Jerry now. It's so stupid.
I love the costume they put on too.
Yeah.
He has the fish that goes through him.
Yeah, the marlin, and then like, Beth has like the leather on her face. Like, she's like, you're just mad because like no. She said something like, you're just mad because like you have the marlin suit. Like, no, the marlin suit's great. It's like they just start meeting these people from hell, and then the guy at the security is like, oh, fish guts and like dirt face or something like that. And then and so like I didn't write this whole conversation now, but it's so funny because like they live off of your suffering. So when Rick calls him like coat hanger face, and he's like, oh, that's not my name, and Beth's like, well, if that's not your name, but and if you don't like it, that means we don't like it, which means you like it because we don't like it. It's like,
it's pleasure to you, basically. And he's like thinking about it. He goes, "You are right." So
like, it's so bad, but it's so good. It's so bad. Dude, these demons are so fucking hilarious, man. I hope they come back in like another season or something. It's so fucking funny.
But I mean, I think at the end they kill them all or something. I could be wrong, but
so what happens at the end of this one, because like Rick and Beth break in, and then they meet like the leader of like the demons, and they realize like, oh shit, we were set up. They like, yeah, we took Jerry because we wanted you and Beth here because without you guys, there's no cringe because we had to. If we let they let Jerry get on his high horse, and because he's like, yeah, see, so it's not my fault. It's because of you guys that were here, and then they start laughing because it's Jerry that they need Beth and Rick to have Jerry feel confident, and because he's confident, it's cringe.
Yeah.
And so Rick traps one of the demons, or oh no, they had the skin hooks. Like put Rick and Beth on the skin hooks, and they break free because it's the faulty skin
one,
hooks that Rick had. Like the demon leader's like, I thought I told you to replace those hooks. Like, I told you to replace them. It's like, oh, I forgot. I feel so ashamed, but I feel so good.
Good. Yeah.
Oh my god! Like that, it's just the demons are in here are so fucking funny, man. Like it's like
It's
everything
like stupid funny,
like everything that goes wrong, and it's like, but it feels good. It feels. Oh my god!
Yeah, it hurts, but it feels good.
They get
And
off
I,
on it.
I like how they trap one of them and then they make the gun to
Oh yeah,
hurt
yeah,
them. Yeah.
yeah. So Rick reverses the
The
I guess
pain, or
their
the suffering.
the brain like the way how they're wired. So like,
Yeah.
yeah, so everything's opposite because even on the chalkboard it's like pain equals pleasure, more pain equals more pleasure. You know, it's like it's written on the chalkboard in the back. so Rick has to rewire them, and then he's like, okay, so we're gonna kill them with just honest sincerity.
Yeah.
So it's because Jerry doesn't want to help Rick, so Rick's like, all right, I just have to. He's like, I'm only doing this because I love you guys and I care about you guys. So Rick has to say something that's cringe. And the demon starts laughing, and that's when it works. And so
Yeah.
that's when he starts shooting everyone. And that's when the demons are like, oh my god, why does this hurt for real? I'm getting shot up and shit. Like, oh my god, this hurts for real. That's how they escape. And then,
Yeah. Dude, yeah, honestly, that's what's so funny about this episode is just how stupid it is. Like how much they get pain from like the cringe, and then he reverses it. Oh, it's hilarious.
so yeah, and then pretty much they get back home, and then I like this at the end where the ship's like, hurry up and I got to shower. Rick can smell adventure.
Adventures, yeah.
So the car washes itself.
Yeah.
So
And then even when Rick gets back, he notices he's like smelling something or something, and he notices something. But then I forgot what happens with the car. But then he walks back in.
but no, because Jerry's like, Rick sniffing, and then Jerry's like, oh, I farted.
Oh yeah, I farted.
He's
Yeah.
like, damn it, Jerry. And they walk back in the house. And then like Bruce, like the end credits were Bruce Chuckback, because Bruce Chuckback like ends up not being friends with Summer and Morty. He's like, oh, I gotta be my own person. I gotta do my own thing.
Yeah.
And then like a kid calls him out. Didn't you wear those same pants yesterday? And so he gets made fun of for
He
that.
gets bullied by it, and then now he's not cool anymore. He's not the cool
Yeah.
kid anymore.
And then the mailbox people come back and beat him up.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Because they were beating up the mailbox people.
Yeah, they're breaking all the mailboxes.
Yeah, and then they came back and beat him up and they left. Dude, that I forgot about that. Dude, I saw that shit. I was dying. I was like, oh my god, that's hilarious. Because they're beating up with like the flag part of the mailbox, you know, that
Yeah.
you stick up. So like that part just like hitting Bruce Chuckback like an axe, just like whooping his ass on the ground. Oh, that's so good. All right, so this next one's a bit of a toss-up. I don't know which one you want to talk about. Like, I know you like the sperm episode. That one was pretty good too. I do like the what was the other one I liked? It was that one, and then the shit. I had it.
I would say we should talk about episode 9 to lead into 10, only because the Two Crows and that one was hilarious, and then that leads into episode 10 about how it starts off with the Two Crows. Unless you want to talk about the sperm episode or with the other.
We could talk about it a little bit because like the whole like anime trope. Because we talked about it earlier this week that like
Oh yeah.
I was telling you like, oh man, like Naruto is introduced in Rick and Morty, but like,
Yeah.
like he's in the season twice, you know.
Oh
like,
yeah.
So like pretty much the horse episodes, like the incest baby fucking dude. I say the only part I really thought was hilarious was Morty, like the beginning of this episode where Morty sees like the horse breeding mount.
Oh yeah.
So,
He's like, oh mom, can I come with you to work more often and everything?
yeah, like a nasty ass kid, man. He turned on the machine. He's seeing how it works. He's like, Yeah, mom, let me help you. You know, like
Yeah, can
I
I
want to
come to
help you.
work more
Yeah.
often? Like, yeah,
Eh,
it's something like, oh, what did you want to like learn more about my job and everything?
he's like on the rooftop. Like after 1 week, he's on the rooftop, like sitting in the sun, like
Yeah.
all happy. And then he sees Rick rolling the barrel of horse sperm.
He's like, where'd you get that horse sperm? And he's
So
all like, he was testing it. He goes, why are you testing it? He goes, well, you got to test it, make sure it's horse sperm. Why don't you believe it? It says it on the tube.
and then I think Rick calls him. I was like, dude, like all you weird generation, like next generation kids find the weirdest hills to die on, man. Like, like Rick gets so irritated by it. Like, why are you so adamant on like this fucking barrel horse sperm?
Yeah.
And then it's funny seeing like the fucking chuds, fucking
Oh
Rick
yeah.
got the horse princess pregnant, Ponetta.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
got
and
her
Rick got him
pregnant.
pregnant. Yeah, and then what's his name? Blazing too about like, oh,
Oh,
they're talking
Blazin'.
about like, oh, who do you think's gonna survive or last the longest? Because or die first, and they're like, well, I can tell you who's gonna survive the longest. Like, I think it's that ninja dude.
And then he's a whole ass weirdo too. He's got the
Yeah,
fucking
he wears
thong
his,
on and shit.
yeah, yeah, he wears his wife's underwear or girlfriend's underwear.
His death was hilarious though. He
Oh
takes the
yeah,
sword out and he like throws it up and gets stuck in the ceiling of the cave, and then it comes
and
back
then it
and
comes
kills
back
him.
and kills him. Yeah. He goes, oh, no, what is it? Tell or don't. Or she likes it when I wear her underwears and everything like that.
And then when Rick found out the truth that it was Morty, it was
Yeah,
Morty's
you,
sperm.
yeah, you nasty man. Eh,
Yo, I wrote it down. I wrote it down. Let me see if I can find. I wrote that line down, dude. Like the disappointment that fucking Rick had, man, when he found out that it was fucking
Morty sperm.
Morty sperm, because the leader of the sperm was the sperm queen. I think that's what
Yeah,
it was.
yeah.
And so, uh, let's see. The sperm. Oh yeah, he's like, Morty, you nasty lying world-ending pervert.
And I like it too because the whole time Rick is frozen in sperm, like they capture it, and then they're using the machine on Morty again, and so he's like trying to aim his eyes away so he doesn't see them using
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, he fell over. He's like, I want to be out of your eye line.
Yeah.
Yeah. He doesn't want to see that shit.
Oh yeah, and then Morty saves that one sperm, and it's Sticky. He calls him
Oh,
Sticky.
Sticky.
And
And
then
then
what is
Sticky
it like?
betrays him at the end, man.
Yeah, but no, but then it's like, what is it? What was the Vegas thingy that they said? Like, oh, why are they going to the Grand Canyon? And then, or
Oh,
Beth is saying that I don't get it, I don't get it. Like, but all the guys get it and everything.
so you're saying this is the Grand Canyon's America's? Yes, it is America's. That's why all the sperm are going there.
But then they use what was it? They use Summer's egg because they want to trick the sperms and everything, and so that's
Dude,
how.
I did not catch that part. Like it
Really?
wasn't until it wasn't until this, like, 'cause I didn't think I didn't catch the part where it was Summer that like gave that idea, like, hey, what are sperm attracted to? Eggs.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
use my egg, and
yeah.
and so
And
I
then
didn't catch
the
that part.
doctor guy used her idea. Did he
Yeah,
got
and
credit
he
for
got the
it?
credit. Dr. Shabubu, I think is his name. Like
Yeah.
he's like a sperm expert. And then
Oh, there was the other part in there too, where they were gonna test the egg or the sperm to see where it came from, and then Morty kills it real quick, and then
oh
yeah, he's
had a
like, he had a gun. He goes, and then the president's like, how'd you let him get in here with the weapon? So stupid.
the fucking president, bro. You fucking idiot. How did you let him in with a gun?
But yeah, he's a boy. He doesn't lie.
Dude, like there's just so, oh my god, this episode, yeah, now that we're talking about this episode is fucking hilarious.
Boy,
dude.
hilarious, dude. And then, like, what was it? When they're in Vegas, they do the countdown, and he's all like, go ahead and launch it. He goes, what do you mean launch it? We need a countdown. And so they're doing the countdown. They can't speed it up, so they had to, like, fight the sperm off and everything.
And all the Vegas people are fighting with them too.
The Circus of Lay people and everything. And then the Chuds are helping, too, because at
Yeah,
that
yeah, the
time, that's
Chuds
when
came
you
and
find
helped.
out that Rick got the princess pregnant, and then they have a truce. Or she uses that as like, oh, he's a part of the thing, and then Rick is like, oh man, I have a drinking problem or something like that.
Yeah. That's how Naruto gets conceived because
Yeah,
of
the Rinnegan.
fucking Morty, man.
Yeah, But
then
I also like the part where she gives birth to the horse at the end to Rick's kid, and it looks just like
oh
Rick on
yeah,
the horse. And then he's like, "Oh, I'll be a great father," and then the horse just disappears. He's like, "That's it?" And then he's all like, "Yeah, they kind of figure it out on their own."
he's like, oh okay, they
Yeah.
go back underground. That's it.
Yeah.
So I hope that character comes back because technically it's Rick's son
So, yeah,
and
yeah.
Morty's uncle. fucking horse uncle. And then Naruto comes back in the Gogotron
Yeah, the
episode,
Go-Go-Tron episode too.
takes out the Gogotron.
The thing I love about that episode too is the anime characters when they're like they just you know.
Oh yeah, they're talking.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, that it's a funny episode, but there's just little parts in there that I love too. The big Naruto coming back, and then how Rick is so obsessed with the Gotrons and everything.
Yeah, like he
He's
fires his
fixated.
family.
Yeah.
He hires the anime people and they betray him. Yeah, like the one anime girl's like, "You guys have a giant incest baby in your back pocket like that?
Yeah.
Like what the hell?" And he's like, "Yeah, welcome to the Smith family." He kicks her out. But yeah, let's get into the two crows episode.
Oh
dude.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
the two crows.
Like
Oh
I
my
didn't care
God.
too much about the Morty part of it, but the two crow part was hilarious. But it leads into it because it's like Morty. What in the beginning he's just using the portal gun, and you find out that Rick marks the level of it, and so it's low, and so he fills it back up with the what is it,
With
soda?
Mountain Dew.
Yeah, Mountain Dew, and then the portal goes unknown substance, and then it goes fun time or something like that. And then oh yeah, he's mixing it because he's trying to use the porta fluid and mix it to get it right, but then he gets some on his hand, and then you find out later that somebody else did the exact same thing, but they got it on the thigh, and so it actually connects Morty and that guy.
Yeah, so Nick's the guy that's in the mental hospital. He gets portal fluid on him because he was out drinking with Rick.
Yeah.
I think Rick must have gotten drunk and Rick told him about it. So that's why he was trying to get like portal fluid himself.
Yeah.
And so what's funny is when Morty spills it on himself, all the trash comes out. And then he's like, "Dude, what are you doing, man? This is where I stash everything." And so that's when he meets Nick.
Oh,
Initially,
you mean garbage goober. Sorry, it's a good funny character too. But then
I love
yeah,
trash. I love trash.
trash. And then what was it? Oh, but then Rick comes back, and then he's I forgot why he gets mad at Morty, but then
Because Morty, he kept wanting Morty to do like stupid chores for him.
oh yeah,
Like,
that's right.
like there's like 'cause, like because he wants him to do chores, and he's like, I can replace you. You're a sidekick. I can get anyone
Yeah,
to
yeah.
replace you.
This is a long time coming, and then the wheel comes out to find a replacement or something.
Yeah. So Morty's like, "Is that macaroni art? Like, like what is that?" And he's like, "Dude, this is a list of people that can do your job." Like,
Yeah, I could get anybody to do what you do.
yeah. So because Morty was pissed because Morty's like, "Dude, you keep threatening that like you're gonna replace me. Replace me then." So
Yeah,
that's when
yeah.
Rick's like, "Okay, I'll replace you. I'll spin it." And he gets it selects the two crows. But did you see the list of like
I
of, like,
forgot
who
the
was
list,
on it?
but
So I wrote it down. So on that wheel, there's the options are Gene with donkey brains, half of Paul Giamatti, garbage goober, and then and Jerry, which in parentheses like Jerry, and it's a spin again. So not even Jerry, not even Jerry. A Kyle 2.0, a bag of meat, sentient shit, and then the two crows. So like that's the options.
yeah,
And I just thought that was funny seeing that like
the
Rick
different
already
options.
has this like selection in mind. But I'm more curious again with Kyle because Kyle got brought up in the first episode with Nimbus. So
Oh yeah,
I hope they bring him back. Maybe
That-
Kyle was a cyborg or something, or maybe
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
someone that Rick knew.
I'm
But
pretty sure they will. They have to. They always connect things. So
and then so Rick gets the two crows and he's like, "See, Morty, look what they're doing." And he shows him like the two crows with the wire, and like they go around the watermelon and they snap like they break it in half.
so I love the part where what's the guy in the portal again?
Nick.
Nick. So Nick's talking to him. He's all like, "Oh, is he out there and showing you catching the crows, trying to show you that he's doing better or something?" So you see Rick over there like trying to trap. He traps the two crows and he's training them and everything. And then yeah, Morty gets mad and he leaves. And as he's leaving, Rick shows the crows showing off, like, "Oh, the string killing the things and everything."
Yeah. And the thing is like with Morty too, like he goes off on his own to find Nick.
Yeah.
And then I like this part too. He's like riding his bike, like, well, Rick made my bike into an airship so that I can do his chores.
Yeah, run errands for him.
That's when he finds Nick at the mental hospital, and then he helps them break out, and then that's when they start doing like their own thing. But while that's going on, you see fucking Rick have his whole like crow themed adventure, man. Like crow tech, crow
No,
weapons and all that stuff.
I love the beginning when they're going through the little maze and then the birds are getting crushed, and so the crows are telling Rick to help him out, and so Rick's like, okay, and then he helps him out, and that's when he gets tired of them already because he's all like, yeah, I don't need another person to be sympathy or something, so he shoots him into a crow world.
Well, yeah, because so that's the treasure. It's empathy. Like
Yeah.
the crows are teaching him to be nice.
Yeah.
Like the two crows are teaching him to be nice. And that's when he shoots them off to that planet where the birds are. But then like
He's
that's
not like,
when
I
the-
taught you everything so you guys can be you guys are like second level, or you should be higher level than all the crows in there.
And then he gets
Tractor
checked,
beam.
and he's like, nobody tractor beams me, and like nobody scrambles my tractor beam scrambler, and that's when he meets like the advanced crows, and they start telling him like, hey, we see that you work with crows, and do you want to work with us since you worked with these two? And so they go back to Earth, and that's when they see Rick's garage, and like, wait, are you saying that we're stupid? Like,
Yeah.
like that's why you're working with the two crows? They're better than your previous sidekick,
Yeah.
And then also Jerry gets turned into a fucking puddle.
Yeah.
He sees Nick and Morty like ruining the garage or Rick's shop,
And he joins in.
like, yeah, and he joins in. He gets turned to a puddle, and then at the end, where like when the crows leave, fucking Garbage Goober like tries to spin the wheel so he can be the next
Garbage
sidekick. He's like, nah, Garbage Goober.
And then I love
man.
at the end whenever as Morty's going through fighting Nick and everything, he's just like, he calls Jerry or Rick, and he's all like, oh, Rick's like, I'm in my own shit right now, like he goes, I'm kind of stuck over here, and he admits to him like, oh, I'm getting my ass kicked by crows right now too.
Now, I do like that, like how Morty escapes from Nick, like how he has to cut off his own hand, and then like
Yeah.
he warps Nick into the portal, and then he disappears.
Yeah.
And then like fucking Morty's like, Rick's like, Grandpa's here, let me fix your hand. Do you want like a robot hand or a hook as a hand? Like have these options. And Morty's like, no, just give me a regular hand, man.
I also like the part where when Rick was trapped by the crows, and then the crows chooses him, and they help him escape and everything. Or the crows and then the crows are kind of like quaaludes or something. They wanted the drugs.
That's
why they chose Rick. Yeah.
They want drugs. They touch the eggs so you can be advanced like us. They touch the eggs and they fucking help out Rick.
Yeah. And then at the end, Rick's like, oh no, I gotta see where these crows take me, and so he leaves Morty to go on these adventures with the crows and everything to grow, and something he realizes, oh no, I need to do this on my own and everything. So too.
And he also gives Morty the portal gun. Honestly, the way how this episode ended, this would have been a great finale too.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was too. So the way it ended. So, but
the way how this episode ended. Yeah, right, exactly. Right. The way how this episode ended, it could have been a finale for sure. Like seeing like Rick and Morty kind of like break apart.
Yeah.
But nope, the finale episode, man. Let's just get to it.
Which is a great episode. That's why
Rick Mirai Jack.
Yeah.
Fucking great episode. I love the anime themed, like opening intro.
Yeah, and it starts off right where the crows are, right where he leaves off with the crows and everything. So
yeah, he's like saving like feudal Japan owls, and he's like fighting them, and
he has a badass like crow suit and everything. With wings and everything.
And then he has crow horse too.
Yeah,
yeah, he has crow horse and like the mech sword. And then he fights. They're like, oh, is he a hero? Like, oh no, he's anti-hero. He's an anti-hero.
Yeah.
He starts killing people off. He's like, oh man, it's one man with the power of 1,000 crows, and he has like in his cape and everything.
Yeah.
It's like super anime and shit. And then Morty shows up, and he's like, oh,
he's like 40.
Yeah. Well, no, not yet. That's the first time Morty shows up, and then like Rick kind of like brushes him off, and when Morty's like in mid sentence, that's when it cuts to the anime intro.
Oh yeah.
Which I thought that was hilarious. Like I was hoping that like when they announced a Rick and Morty anime, I was hoping that it'd still be in the style of Rick and Morty right now, but with more anime references. I didn't think that they go straight up like old school anime.
Yeah.
So that's why low key I was kind of disappointed with the Rick and Morty anime because I was hoping it'd be more like the Two Crows ish like style like that, where it's
Yeah.
still like Rick and Morty, but it's just more anime themed. Um, but yeah, and then that's when they go to the Rick goes into like this bar trying to find Crow Scare, his nemesis.
Yeah.
And
And then he finds out that the crows are cheating on him with the scarecrow. Yeah, the the scarecrow and
the
everything.
scarecrow guy, and then they're even sleeping with him too. So that's why he breaks up. That's why he leaves the birds. He's like, dude, you guys are just using me as a rebound. Fuck that.
And then after he returns, he sets the horse free.
Yeah, that's so. He's like, all right, Crow Horse, you're free, and then Crow Horse ends up like attacking the people. He's
Yeah.
like,
He's like, oh, I should have done that or something.
yeah, like submit to Crow Horse, and he starts like attacking the town.
Yeah.
And that's when but that's when he met 40-year-old Morty at the bar, and then he came home because Morty tells him, oh, Dad's sick and he's got stage 4, so everything's been kind of different since you left. And so when Morty
he made
comes
it seem
home,
like it's so fast, or he's so far in the future already. So
yeah. So when Rick comes back home, everything's still the same. It's just fucking Morty. And Morty's an old man, and Beth's like, can you do anything to reverse this? Like, let him be 14 again instead of this,
yeah.
And so that's when like Rick's like, so where'd you get this serum? He's like, oh, I went to the Citadel, and that's where it becomes the Citadel adventure.
Yeah.
Because they're trying to find Rick's trying to find like the
How to fix Morty.
medication, how to bring him back to being 14.
Yeah.
And so I love this part because they go back to the Citadel, right? Anything that, for me personally, I love anything that has to do with the Citadel because it's just that's where a lot of the lore is at too.
Yeah.
And so they go and fix Morty. They have to chop up Morty, like it's like breaking a bone, fixing a bone. We got to break
We
it.
can't
and
reverse it, but we
reconnect
got to we had to break him to get him back to younger age.
And so like he gets cut in half, and then he comes out. He's all like pink. Like why does he look like a baby, like baby rat or something like that? And then like, well, what do you want to do with the 26 years that's been left behind? Do you want to keep it or when you get rid of it? And then Rick's like, I don't want it. Like, well, you got to keep it now. So a 26-year-old Morty comes out.
Yeah. He's like a teen. Yeah, and then I think he gets assassinated or something.
Yeah, he sees one of the deformed Mortys out in the street, like starts screaming stuff, and then he tries to break up the fight. He ends up getting shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so that's so he's like, did I do good? And Morty's like, yeah, you did good. You wrote like 7 blogs. Yeah, so they I think one of the cops, Rick calls him out too. I think Rick said something to the cops, and then that's when the President Morty calls
they
him.
invite him.
Hey,
Yeah.
he's
to
like,
dinner.
oh, they're inviting you to have dinner with them. So Morty's like, oh man, like this is cool. President Morty of the Citadel, like I can't wait to meet him. And even Rick's like, well, if he reveals that he's evil, then we're leaving.
Yeah.
And it turns out that's when they figure out that it's evil Morty.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so like a lot of the stuff that and for this finale, man, like I gotta say, this is like one of my favorite finales. I think it's up there with like season 2's finale for me.
Yeah. I like the same thing too because they do so much back, on like previous episodes, like how he got his memory originally, and then you get to see the history of Rick too again too, just of why he is the way he is, or Evil Morty too. So yeah, no, it's a great episode. So
yeah, so essentially, just pretty much like Evil Morty is scanning their brains because Evil Morty wants to break out of the central finite curve, which has been mentioned throughout the show like a few times.
Yeah.
And then but then what's different is like Evil Morty explains to Morty like, look, the central finite curve is it's what's in Rick's control.
Yeah.
It's all the universes where Rick's the smartest person.
Yeah.
And he's blocking everything from everyone because it's the only thing he can control, because if there's another universe where someone's smarter than him, it's a threat.
Yeah.
And so Evil Morty wants to break free from that. And even I love this quote that Evil Morty tells Morty too. He's like, dude, if you ever thought about like just if anything that Rick's done that's pissed you off and you don't want to like do anything for him, you're evil. Like you won't submit to him.
Yeah.
And so he brings that up to Morty, and then like even Rick doesn't even want to like challenge Evil Morty. Like Evil Morty has that barrier, and he's like shooting the gun at him. He's like, dude, you shot at me before.
He knows. Yeah. He's like, I gotta try.
He's like, he shot at me already. He's like, I wrote the quote down too. Like, he's like, I was expressing disapproval of your dialogue. That's why he shot him again, even though he hit the barrier. Fucking Rick. So they try to what's happening. So Evil Morty is like essentially taking all the Ricks and Mortys, using their blood and the portal fluid to have him escape the central finite curve. And so like that's when you see all the portals open. They start killing the other Ricks and Mortys. And there's this one Rick and Morty's like, oh, it's okay. We have Operation Phoenix.
Operation Phoenix,
Yeah, we'll come back. It's okay. They all come back, and then they get like drained and killed,
yeah,
and like
the blender.
they get blended. Yeah, they become like fluid for for Evil Morty's fluid, portal fluid, and I like that. When Rick and Morty escape, they're like, oh, we gotta go through the bottom. We gotta escape through that way, and that's when Morty uses the scanner to look into Rick's past.
The past.
Yeah,
So. No,
I love the sequence though.
I love. Well, before we get to that too, the fight scene where he figures out Evil Morty, and so he powers up by using the blob of Rick. And then he keeps getting hit, and it's like powering him up. You see the blob just going, and then he turns it. And then he gets all the powers from it, and unleashes it, and starts beating him up and everything.
Yeah, I thought that was funny too. That was good.
But when Morty stabs himself and sees all of Rick's history about like what happened, how Diane and Beth died, and his history, how he created the portal, and how he's hunting him down, like actually jumping through everything to try to figure it out and everything. So Morty understands where Rick is coming from now. So
I do like that. It's like because watching this episode like confirmed like all the shit that was going on in season 3 when Rick was doing the whole like the whole McDonald's Szechuan sauce thing, because essentially you don't know if it was never confirmed. It was just more like was Rick like just making shit up, and then with this episode it confirms like, okay, so what happened to Rick was real. Like Prime Rick came and killed,
ruined his
started his family
life.
So I thought that was pretty crazy, seeing all that. And then like even Morty's like, dude, so like what do you want to do? And he's like, you kind of see what Rick does is like he's trying to, that's why there's a central finite curve, because if he has to do that, that's the only way he can find Prime Rick. Is by sealing everything off. And so when they run into Evil Morty, and so Evil Morty again, he offers like sanctuary to Morty. He's like, hey, I have a second seat. I have a second seat in my ship. You can go with me. And Morty's like, no, I don't want to. He's like, okay, well, that's fine. It was never meant for you anyway. It's a toilet.
That was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, so it's just crazy because you see that the Citadel was made by Rick too, which is crazy because it's our Rick that made the Citadel, but then he hates the Citadel.
Yeah.
And so like just the irony in it. And so because he helped build it too. And so like when Morty, like Evil Morty's getting ready to leave, he ships out, and like he creates like this whole like hole in space.
Yeah.
And he escapes the finite curve. And I love this because as that's going on, Rick and Morty are escaping through one of the saucers, and that's when all these other Mortys are following them, and they try to get out.
Yeah.
And you see that when Evil Morty escapes, his portal fluid isn't green no more; it's yellow.
It's yellow. Yeah.
Yeah. Which I fucking like. I remember the first time I saw that when it aired, I geeked out so bad because this is like possibilities to so many things.
It's like his own universe now. It's his own portal. And then like when you had the interview with the artist thing, she explains like the green is the green. Oh, it's always going to be that color. It's not used anywhere else. So it's kind of like showing the differences. Like this is explaining something completely different. So
yeah, which I wish, which we will talk about in our season 6 review. I wish they continued on with this, man, because there was just so many things that I thought of,
like so many ways they could have gone with it, and it could have been so good. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was good the way it was, but it's just the way it was cut. I felt like it was cut short. So
yeah, no, especially definitely like the way how they ended this season too. Like it just like, oh shit, Evil Morty escaped, but now there's bigger threats out there than just Evil Morty.
Yeah,
and if there's beings out there smarter than Rick, what happens to Rick when he faces someone who's smarter than him?
Yeah,
and even in the comic
challenge. Yeah,
and again, we talked about this before. Like in the comics, there's a smart Jerry.
Yeah,
and he gives Rick a run for his money. So like it's there's a lot of things that they could have done with this. Like I don't know how you felt, but for me, like when I first watched this, like when it first aired, like I geeked out big time. I was like, dude, there's so much they can do with Rick and Morty right now, aside from the funny stuff. But like just again, because we love the lore. With this lore that Rick and Morty has, and now that the central finite curve has been broken by Evil Morty, what other threats are there out there?
Yeah.
Like, what's scarier than what Rick is already afraid of?
Yeah.
What if they come to our universe, or what if they fuck with Rick? How is Rick gonna fight them off? But again, this is a comedic cartoon. This is not like an
Yeah.
anime or something serious.
Yeah.
So
I mean, he is afraid of pirates. So.
yeah. Like, oh shit, they got that one right. You got it.
I wasn't lying about that.
Like, they're all dressed up as pirates too. Oh, I love that. That one was fucking funny. But like, I like that, even when this happened, like when they're pushing the thruster, it says like it needs you and a partner to push. Like, that was like the whole symbolic thing of Rick and Morty. Like, Rick and Morty need each other, and that's why like and I like that. That's why our Morty stays. He stays with Rick because he's loyal to Rick. He's not like evil Morty where he wants to do things on his own.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, this episode was like, this finale was definitely one of my favorite finales. Like, it was like up until the next 2 seasons, like I wish there was just more that they can do. And then at the end, the end credits of this was just fucking Mr. Poopy Butthole.
Oh yeah.
He's like, yeah, I got divorced, and
Explaining what happened to him in his
Yeah,
life, why he hasn't been in the episode or the season.
yeah, he lost his job as a professor. Yeah, that's pretty much season 5, man. Was there anything else you wanted to talk about?
Let's see here. Did we miss anything good? No, I think we hit everything. Like you said, we didn't really touch on Planetina, which is funny, or it was pretty good.
Oh yeah, we can talk about
we-
Planetina a little bit.
Oh, we'll briefly just go over it. It's basically a call out to Captain Planet, and Morty
Yeah.
falls in love with her, and so what was it?
I gotta say, the reason why I like this episode though is because, like I told you before, I love this. I love the whole young love trope that's in shows.
Oh
And-
yeah.
So I love that, they showed you how Morty was going through like this relationship with the planets, just like how in the previous season where he met that girl for like that 3-minute brief
Yeah.
period. He met Planetina for this whole episode. And I love this quote from fucking Morty, man. He's like, my whole life I never fit in anywhere. Everything I had to say is always met with an eye roll, as if the active hearing of what I say is some exhausting chore. Nobody in this family thinks I can say or do anything right. I've been all over the universe, met hundreds of people, and Planetina is the only one that's ever made me feel like that's made me feel like I belong. And you just kicked her out of our house. Like, he gets so mad at Beth because he wants Planetina to stay and live with them. She's like, she's got nowhere to stay, so I said she can live with us.
Yeah.
Even Beth's like so suspicious, like, no, like, you're old.
Yeah. I think the reason I get the whole young love thing, but I think the reason it kind of annoys me a little bit because like Morty reminds me so much of Ted from How I Met Your Mother. So it's just like he's so desperate,
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so, but I get it. He's a teenager. He's in love and everything. He's looking for love and everything. And obviously when you're a teenager, that's all you really think about too. So I get it. So, but it's just like I said, he reminds me so much of that Ted, so I'm just kind of like so cringed about it too. But it's just funny too, like the whole episode about how he gets the rings and kills the owners and
He's like, fire,
fire, yeah.
water, flares. No, I do like that, they make it seem like this relationship was gonna work, right? And then like you see Planetina go off the edge.
Yeah. When she starts
That
getting
shit was
freedom.
crazy, man. She goes
Yeah.
like to Phoenix, like Jean Grey Phoenix form, like,
Yeah.
like there's only one solution for Earth's pollution. She goes
Yeah.
off.
Don't
She
you
starts
see
killing
it?
people.
Yeah.
Like you can't hear the planet crying for help. You don't see
Yeah.
this. And like Morty, that their breakup. I gotta say, I think the best part was the scene that was their breakup scene where Morty
The
told her
breakup
like,
was pretty heartbreaking too. Like he's
Yeah.
crying in Beth's arm. He's like, "Oh, Mom, I lost her." So,
yeah. So I mean, Planetina just flies off. So
Yeah, we don't
she
know
could
what
come
happened
back
to her,
too.
so she could come back.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see what the Decoy family episode was pretty funny. It's just funny how they keep going back, like decoys on decoys.
Yeah.
Keep getting worse and
Like, oh,
worse
shit.
and worse.
Oh shit, we're the decoys.
Yeah.
They die.
And, there's a part in there where Rick makes Morty checks his butt. He's all like, "I check my left butt cheek. That's how I know if there's a barcode there. That means we're the decoys." And he just farts in his face or something.
Dude, like the best part of that episode though was the end credit.
Oh,
The fucking wooden Jerry, man.
and he gets,
The
when he goes
wooden
across,
Jerry.
Yeah.
It's the
Oh,
wooden
and then-
Jerry that has done the most Jerry thing that any Jerry would do, and that's he betrayed everyone because
To
of the
save
fucking
himself.
bottle of varnish.
Yeah, and then you also see the
The
space.
dolphin people.
Yeah, the dolphin people. So yeah, you're the one that pointed it out to me whenever it's like, oh yeah, you see the lore where they're calling about the dolphin people from the time space cops and everything.
Yeah,
So
the season 2 premiere where the space guy was like, "Yeah, you go too far. So if you see the dolphin people, you've gone too
gone
far."
too far, yeah.
Yeah, so that's what happened to Jerry, the wood Jerry, the decoy Jerry. He sees he survived all that time, and he saw the dolphin person,
Yeah. So
and
he
then
went
like
too far.
the
Yeah.
woodpecker's like, "What is that?" And the dolphin guy's like, "Oh, it's a relic from a kinder past." And so
Yeah.
and then he survives like another like millennia of just like cowboys, and then he goes back to
Yeah,
Christianity
he's like,
again
again?
after cowboys. Dude, that and like the whole they're playing the Queens Who Wants to Live Forever, man. Like, dude,
Oh,
it's just
yeah.
like it's so haunting, but it's so funny because it's Jerry.
Yeah.
He's like how oh sweet death. And he's like, I'm alive? Like
How am I alive?
oh man.
But honestly, after that, I think we hit all the episodes, man. Like I said, this season was good. Like all these episodes were good. So
Yeah, that's pretty much it, man.
yeah,
Like I
Mr.
think
Nimbus, Decor Family, Planet Tina's, Morty Sperm, the Demons, the Thanksgiving episode. Oh, we didn't really talk about that one, but that one was pretty funny too.
Thanksgiving, it's more so like I just liked it because of Mr. President, man. Like
Oh yeah.
the whole idea of him and Rick are just like they have the same
Victory?
plan, and
Yeah.
then just a dick measuring contest
Yeah,
between
yeah.
them.
And then
That-
it's just funny because he's trying to get a pardon by a turkey, turning
Yeah.
into the turkey.
And so fucking Mr. President one ups him by turning himself into an actual turkey, and then Rick's like, "Oh my god, he turned himself into a turkey." Put the glasses on. He starts freaking out. He's like
It's
like
like
Morty.
you see 180, like we're not supposed to see you this way.
Yeah. The soldiers start freaking out. Like, this is too much.
Yeah.
Dude, like,
No, but yeah, I
it,
think, like I said, that's all the episodes, man. That it was a good season. So
yeah, overall, dude, this was a lot better than season 4. I can say
yeah,
that. This was much better than season 4. I think after rewatching it, I appreciate this season a lot more now, just because there's a lot of the funny shit we like about Rick and Morty was actually in this season.
exactly.
So.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd say that's pretty much it, man. If we missed anything else, anyone who's listening, let us know what your favorite parts are in this season. What's your favorite episode? Yeah, and then after this, we'll be watching season 6 and reviewing that. I'm already like episode 2 in season 6 right now. I can say this, I feel like the show falls off after season 6, and I think that's why I'm kind of like lagging in my watching.
Honestly, I still liked it. I mean, they're still good episodes. I mean, I think the main storyline kind of falls off, but there are still funny episodes in there too. So I mean, I've still watched it every time it came out. So
Yeah.
so
Yeah, I gotta say, like, for season 6, I'm just watching because I know like this first half of season 6 is hilarious. I just can't wait to get to Night Family because I think that's the one we're gonna talk about the most. Fucking Night Family.
that it's a very Rick episode.
Yeah. Oh man, but Bobby, dude, thank you again for doing this, man. I didn't think we actually make almost an hour and a half out of this. Holy shit.
Oh, I agree, dude. I thought
Yeah.
like, at the time I was like, man, there actually was a lot to talk about on this one. Though,
Yeah,
so.
there's a lot. I think we hit a lot of better points in this episode versus our like previous recordings. Because like I think after season 4, or it was like season 3 or 4 after we recorded, I was like, oh my god, we forgot to talk about this.
Yeah.
So I think we kind of hit the nail on the head on this one. Maybe we missed out a few other things, but we hit the parts that at least we liked in this season.
For sure.
Yeah, but yeah, everyone, thank you guys for listening. Make sure that you guys tune in on Spotify, YouTube, or Apple Podcasts. Again, the podcast is ending soon. With 6 episodes left, I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to do for episode 199. I've been trying to find a guest or someone to fill up that spot, and I can't really make my mind up on that, so I'm not announcing that one yet. But after so episode 195, 96, 97, 98 are the rest of the Rick and Morty reviews, and then episode 195, 6, and 7 are the rest of Rick and Morty, and then episode 198 will be with Julian from I keep saying his old podcast. That's the Cartoon Chronics podcast. I keep thinking of his old one. He switched names. So the cartoon
Rebrand.
yeah, he rebranded. So the Cartoon Chronicles, which is his podcast now, and then with Brandon from Animation Destination, those two will be on the podcast soon. I plan to record with them after the Rick and Morty stuff, so hopefully I can get them on before the New Year's. That's if we can. Honestly, like I'm in no rush to record. That's why. So like, I'll try to figure out how to do that. But then I'm also going to be on Brandon's podcast. We're going to be talking Chainsaw Man. So hopefully I release this in time where Brandon announces that our Chainsaw Man episode, but if not, then you heard it here first. I don't know what
podcast is.
Yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna drop this one. So like I'm gonna try to drop this for Thanksgiving, and hopefully by that time, hopefully Brandon makes the announcement. But yeah, make sure you check out Brandon on Animation Destination. He's on all podcasting platforms too. His stuff is really good. He's got over like almost 500 episodes or something like that. Very, very good at talking anime and animation topics and stuff like that. Go check him out. Go check out Julian from the Cartoon Chronicles. He's got amazing interviews with a bunch of artists and writers, and he's the guy that hooked me up with Carol Wyatt, the artist for Rick and Morty. So check out his stuff, dude. Like he's really good. And yeah, and thank you guys for following, man. Like I said, it's gonna be sad, but like the podcast is ending. But I'm glad that you guys follow along this long. And just be patient. These episodes, I'm going to be taking my time recording and releasing these episodes. So, yeah. And any last words, Bobby, before we end things?
I'm Mr. Nimbus.
Mr. Nimbus. Mr. Nimbus. All right, man. So this is episode 194. Thank you guys so much, and have a great day.